And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. That one finds the corner, and we're off and rolling in Toronto. And a swing and a miss there. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. So up next, J.P. Crawford. Right through there for a strike. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2013. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Line drive, and that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Donovan Solano, and that's in for a strike. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Mariners are down in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Logan Gilbert. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you. The offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Here's Andres Jimenez with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. Chases that one upstairs.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one just misses. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
2 out, space is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Max Scherzer back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Austin Shenton. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Scherzer, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Inside. And the count now 2-0. No score here in the second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one the other way. A sliding stop over to first. And he'll be safe at first.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Dominic Canzone now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Shenton at first. Scherzer gets the punch out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That's off the mark. 1-2 the count.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
2-2 now. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Varsho makes the grab, and that is that. Mariners leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Toronto.
Leading
and now the
for
big time power threat, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Gilbert back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Garver puts it away, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's two gone following the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Arozarena settles under it and makes the catch. On to the third inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Just missed. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This to third. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Top of the third, no score. Mad Max notches the K.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy, fantastic. Here's Dylan Moore. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for Seattle, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's towards center. Canzone going back on this one. Snags it for the second out.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Dustin Harris. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. In the air, right field. Haniger sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Start of the fourth. Down to third baseman. Donovan
Solano.
Max Scherzer goes to work. And there's a foul ball. Solano in his 10th season, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. Springer sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated
so the
hitter,
go-ahead run in scoring
Shenton.
position. And up next for Seattle, Austin Shenton. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
Canzone.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Solano headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0. So 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That's down and in. Canzone, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Haniger batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3 on the foul tip. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez will hit next. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High in the air, out to right. Haniger has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero
Jr.
Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. That one down the line, and foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Mitch Garver. Scherzer back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and that K brings him into double digits for the game. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Dylan Moore. 1 for 2. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Crawford, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning, Anthony Santander at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Rosarena gets it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So they're all loaded up. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball to right. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So up next for Toronto,
Clement.
Ernie Clement. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So bases loaded with one away. Dustin Harris next up for the Blue Jays. Laser could be extra bases. One runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. Throws across the diamond, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this
second
one.
Baseman, Andres Jimenez.
comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 5 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Donovan Solano. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Got him. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. In now is the Mariners DH, Austin Shenton.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin
0-1.
Shenton.
Ground ball could be 2. They get 1. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Guerrero Jr.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Canzone under this one. Makes the catch. 1 down. And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick
Now
outs.
batting, right
And the
fielder,
batter is George Springer.
Springer.
And first offering is fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Haniger has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Scherzer gets the punch out, and he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. Nobody left for Seattle. Score remains tied at 3. New pitcher for the Mariners, Andres Munoz. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Andres Munoz.
In the air, left field. 1 away. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Lifted in the air, out to left. Dives, and it gets by.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
There's one. Out. Over to first. Safe. Now the third baseman, Dustin Harris. Fouled off. He was late. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Solano pulls it in on the run. Blue Jays held in check. Still tied 3-3. Back now in Toronto. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Scherzer back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Alek Manoah.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Misses outside, and the count is 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Moore in the box now. Takes strike 1. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one's a little bit low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, right side. And it gets into the seats. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Crawford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Has room, and he makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead.
Pitching for
Gabe
Seattle.
Spire into the game.
Number 55.
Back to the top of the order
Gabe
now.
Spire.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. High fly ball out towards left center. Arozarena sizing this one up, brings it in. One up, one down. Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Colin Snyder getting loose out there. Santos also getting ready. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
8th inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, and the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Canzone makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now for Seattle, Donovan Solano. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that's a fair ball. Go ahead, run on base. Arozarena now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. And
That's
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series. We've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Runner on the go. Cut on and missed.
0-1.
Throw to second, and great jump.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. And that one is inside ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the wall. Here comes the throw. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scored position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's as far as Alek Manoah will go, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now at the plate, Dominic Canzone. Swings and misses. That's strike one. And that's in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Outside. Ball one. Swings through that.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. This to center field. Base hit. One run is in. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
2 outs. Runner on first. Now batting Mitch Haniger. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Robles stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Fires over to Guerrero. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Matt Brash.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Ryan Bliss comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. And now Anthony Santander, 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Canzone raging back towards the wall. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. His 12th of the season. It's 5-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Digging in, George Springer. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because
swings and misses, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Wastes no time there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
1 out. Runner at second. Kirk digs in now. Off the plate inside. 1-0. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. In the air out to center. base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at third.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-5.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Taylor Saucedo takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Harris swings through it for strike one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. We're all tied up 5-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
2-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Man at second. He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dylan Moore.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here.
Number 20.
Luke Raley.
Luke Raley.
Moore up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike to second, and that's not it.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Crawford swings through it for strike one. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock.
Fly ball center field. Varsho should have this one. And that's the third out. Mariners leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. And we're back. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Moore tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir
And a
Guerrero
big spot here
Jr.
for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout. On the ground, Solano. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We push on to the 11th. We're all tied up 5-5. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the third baseman, Donovan Solano. On the mound now, Eric Swanson.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, man. There's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
Line drive, base hit, around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. No outs, runner at first. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Harris under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Shenton now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Solano leads off first with 1 away. And that one popped in the air, left field. Santander puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Dominic Canzone. Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. Swung on, belted. Springer drop step going back. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-5. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Saucedo back to work. Ground ball left side. Solano tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
Now
struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He sends a rocket to left. And the Blue Jays walk it off in the 11th.
get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long